If anyone believed the tension between Terence Crawford and Gervonta "Tank" Davis had finally cooled off, that assumption didn't last long. In a recent interview, Crawford reopened the conversation by floating a hypothetical scenario that instantly stirred controversy. He suggested that Tank could have faced Shakur Stevenson on the undercard of a potential blockbuster showdown with Canelo Alvarez if Tank was willing to share the spotlight instead of demanding it. That single remark lit a fuse. Tank's response came fast, spread even faster, and made one thing clear: whatever history exists between these two is still unresolved and very much alive.
Crawford and Canelo, I'm pretty sure
Shakur and Tank?
That would be dope. That would be dope, but if Tank was not so cocky to be on a Terence Crawford undercard, that would be dope. But I don't see Tank taking a backseat to no fighter.
The context matters here. Speaking in an exclusive conversation with The Ring, Crawford laid out his broader vision. He confirmed that he's lined up to headline a massive Riyadh season event on September 13th against Canelo Alvarez. But for Crawford, it's not just about one fight. He wants the entire card stacked with meaningful matchups. To him, a high-level clash like Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis would elevate the night even further, turning the event into something unforgettable from top to bottom. Crawford then explained where the idea broke down. In his view, the plan only works if Tank is willing to accept a position that isn't centered on him. The comment wasn't framed as a personal insult, but rather a critique of Tank's mindset. Crawford doubled down by openly praising Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, naming them as the standout talents of the division. His message was clear: Stevenson belongs on the biggest stages, and Keyshawn has already proven he deserves to be there too.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
You ready for whoever comes next, man? That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? It's just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Awesome.
That's where things crossed the line. The suggestion that Tank wouldn't be the focal point instantly reignited old friction between him and Crawford. A rivalry that's been quietly simmering since 2023 suddenly boiled back to the surface. This dates back to Tank publicly aligning himself with Errol Spence and taking personal shots that went far beyond boxing. Crawford's comments didn't start the fire, but they definitely poured fuel on it.
He would never even think about to come up to 154.
All right, what about 47 though?
Yes, if he get to pick his opponent. But Tank would never come from 35 to 54.
Y'all got into it on social media around that time. Is that just you being competitive, like when that happens? Or is
Man,
it like...
I just really don't like that dude.
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your...
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he's just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah.
But like his core personality and his ways, nah.
At its core, Crawford's message was about priorities. He framed himself as someone willing to step aside for the sake of the sport, allowing rising stars like Shakur to shine. By contrast, he implied Tank would always need the spotlight centered on him. That framing exploded across boxing media, podcasts, and fan discussions. One question dominated the conversation: how would Tank react to being publicly positioned as anything less than the main attraction?
Who's next? I told y'all who I want to fight. I can't keep saying the same thing. I already told y'all who I want to fight. The best versus the best. That should be my next fight. I told y'all I'm a dog. I'm top level, elite level fighter. So let's make boxing great again. Let's put the best fighters in the ring with each other, and let's see who come out victorious.
Tank wasted no time answering that question. He fired back on social media with a short but unmistakably firm response. He rejected the idea that anyone else gets to decide his place on a fight card. He made it clear he doesn't see himself beneath any fighter, regardless of who headlines the event. Even with a Canelo bout at the top, Tank's stance was firm. He doesn't view himself as a co-star. In his mind, he is the show.
When people, what I got from that is he's a
hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me. You don't know me. You feel me? And I don't give a fuck. If everybody including Will, I mean, Will. Fuck.
Same question for you. You're a proud father.
What made Tank's response hit harder was how he framed it. Instead of leaning on hype, he pointed to results. He reminded everyone he's undefeated and known for ending fights suddenly and violently. While Crawford was talking structure and billing, Tank was talking impact. That contrast resonated. Clips of his response flooded TikTok, Instagram, and X, reigniting debate. Many fans began arguing that a Tank versus Shakur fight shouldn't sit anywhere on an undercard. It should headline its own event.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes, and, daring to be great.
You would fight him.
Man, tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch you.
Wow. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch you.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
You zoom out, this isn't just trash talk, it's a clash of philosophies. This is about control, legacy, and who dictates boxing's biggest moments. Crawford is focused on crafting a historic Riyadh card where every fight reflects the magnitude of the event. From his perspective, matchups like Shakur Stevenson versus Keyshawn Davis represent the future, young, skilled, and still ascending. Tank sees it differently. He believes any major lightweight fight should orbit around him, not place him in a supporting role beneath another name.
Who have Shakur? What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
I
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for.
So what do you say to those who might be saying that Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody. It got to be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. That shit winning boxing.
Image plays a huge role in this divide. Crawford has built a reputation on patience, precision, and calm dominance. Tank thrives on flash, confidence, and explosive finishes. Those differences create friction. Crawford views Tank's swagger as predictable. Tank views Crawford's composure as either a challenge or a quiet threat. By suggesting Tank wouldn't accept an undercard role, Crawford questioned the very foundation of Tank's public identity. Tank's rapid response wasn't just pride. It was a calculated defense of how he wants his career story written.
Still early in the game. What do you want your legacy to be when it comes to this game, man?
Beat the system.
That's system? What's the system of boxing?
Beat the system of boxing, life. Just beat the system. Be able to spread my wings and having my people next to me spread their wings. That's it. I ain't really got no big goal of this sports and all that. I just want to get my money and just remove myself.
But here's where the conversation takes a turn. Since his majority draw with Lamont Roach in March, Tank hasn't looked the same. That fight confused fans, split opinions, and felt off from start to finish. Even Tank himself seemed out of sync. The sharp edge, the focus, the sense of inevitability, it all appeared muted. Instead of running it back to settle the doubt, Tank has avoided the rematch altogether, leaving questions unanswered.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure. But hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next. You might see it in a minute.
clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate true boxing media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
At the same time, Tank's attention has shifted in a surprising direction. He's been calling out Jake Paul, and not subtly. What once felt like elite boxing conversation now starts to resemble spectacle-first entertainment. A Tank versus Jake Paul fight screams pay-per-view drama, big money, viral moments, endless headlines, but little in terms of rankings, belts, or long-term legacy. And the reality is, both sides seem completely comfortable with that direction.
Gervonta Davis just posted that he would beat the brakes off of you if you guys fight.
I mean, I'll be down. Let's run it. I'll be super, super down.
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
That's why so many fans are frustrated. Jake Paul has always operated in the world of spectacle. But seeing Tank, once viewed as a generational boxing talent, step into that same lane feels like a turning point. Especially when Tank has repeatedly hinted at retirement, openly admitting in interviews that his passion for the sport isn't what it once was.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
More observers are starting to notice it too. Analysts, former fighters, and trainers point to subtle signs: his body language, his interviews, his energy. Some think he looks mentally drained. Others believe he's already halfway out the door. Whatever the explanation, the pattern is hard to ignore. The hunger that once defined Tank Davis doesn't seem as sharp anymore.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up. Shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solar, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing, he's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
And to be clear, if Tank wants to walk away, that's his right. Every fighter reaches the end eventually. But if he stays only to chase oversized paydays against non-traditional opponents while steering clear of elite competition, that's not the legacy fans were promised. This moment reflects something bigger than personal beef. Boxing has changed. Fighters are brands now, and every matchup is part of a larger narrative. Promoters aren't just selling fights, they're selling stories. And the real question is this: which story does Tank Davis want to leave behind?